All right, my dudes, I'll be the first one to admit I didn't sound too excited when I was reading through Mordo's buff notes. I thought he was, a little bit on the tamer side, a little bit conservative when it came to the buff. But I was playing around with him a bit, and I was like, holy crap, man! Like that potency increase and the amount of furies you could possibly get increase, right? The cap number moving it from 10 to 15 and increasing the potency on each one is pretty juicy stuff, man. So Mordo, for me, he's not a top champion now, like no doubt about it, but he was already like a decent rank up for like defense and battlegrounds. Now I think he's like an amazing rank up for that type of stuff specifically, and also he's going to be really good for like, shorter to medium length health pools like this Deadpool here, right? 220,000 health about. Now I love intercepting with my special attacks, man, with the special one. I really love holding that heavy and building up those furies, right? And then just like really wailing on them in the corner, and like the stun on the special one is just long enough that you can really hit into them, and the power gain comes back. And this Deadpool dude, this guy is almost down, man, in under 25 hits, and we're hitting like 30k heavy attacks right away, which is just nuts. You build those 15 furies like so quickly. Now that was no doubt about it a pretty chaotic fight, right? I was charging my heavy, intercepting wildly with the special one, going crazy like that, right? But you don't have to do that. You just have to really build up those furies. There's nothing that says like you have to intercept with the special one. I just find that really fun to do personally. Now, I'll show you a more tame version of that fight, but before I do that, I want to give you a little sneak peek of a sensational Synergies Mordo video that I have planned for later on this week. I'm just going to show you the exact Deadpool fight, but with a different Synergy team. Let me know in the comment section below if you can guess what all these Synergy members are. All right, so here we go. So this is crazy, man. Let's just watch it. So we're up. We got all of our furies, dude. Watch this. Ready? Check it out. Boom. Special one. We're gonna charge it up. We're gonna let him come in. We got the D-Gen going. The D-Gen's ticking. We had double D-Gen. Oh my goodness gracious. Here comes the special one. Heavy attack. Heavy attack. That's a solid almost 30k heavy attack. We're gonna go in again and counter his special with it. We're going for our special 2 to take away his healing and also do some damage and go for a giant 30k heavy attack without the crit. It would have crit been 30k to finish it off. It's just he feels like a train that keeps going and going and going, man. Like the constant power gain is great. I don't know if the power gain cooldown was shortened. I don't think it was, but like he feels super smooth. Look at his thumb. Look how weird his thumb looks there. He looks like a really long thumb on that hand. What's going on there? What's up with that, Mordo? It's weird. Turn around. I don't want to see that. There we go. So yeah, man. So that was just as chaotic as the first one, right? But a little bit safer. I felt like I was in control there. Because some of those synergies, if you know what they are. More on that later. But here is a more tame version of the same fight. I've shown you this fight 3 times now, because there's nothing saying you have to intercept with the special one. Just really parry heavy. You don't have to like charge heavy when they're not stunned. Just parry heavy. You're right up to 15 furies, and you're gonna have some really good damage. 12.5k mediums, dude. 8k light attacks, dude. That was a big, almost 40k special too. Not bad, man. Really not bad. Deadpool's down to 50% health. We've done 120k damage in just a little bit. Look, it's very safe to chain the heavy attack here because of the range and everything. Now we're going to go for the special 3 for the first time in this video. Special 3 going to give you either 3 fury buffs that plus like 1200 attack, something like that, or also some regen. So check out the regen here we got as well. We got 2 furies in the regen. That's a nice spread. I like that, man. We're healing 522 per tick. We're up to 95% health, man. We're running the suicide mastery, 17 furies. That was a really solid fight. I'm very impressed with Mordo, and I'm very surprised. Guys, on my main account, Mordo is the only Mystic Champion I don't have, and also Immortal Iron Fist, but I don't even know if he counts. Mordo is the only one I don't have, and I've never cared up until like today. man. Even reading like the buff notes, I was like, he could be good. If you have him ranked, it could be cool. But now I'm playing with him, and I'm like, man, he's pretty fun. You know, I'll show you like some Winter Soldier gameplay just for like some longer fights. For me, he doesn't excel in longer fights. Where he excels, by the way, is when there are tons of buffs and you mess with his soul barb on the special too. Of course, I'm gonna show that off in like the actual like Mordo video I'm going to make, the Sensational Synergies Mordo video. I'm obviously going to mess with that. This is really, I don't want to show you like, you know, Mordo in the ideal scenario here, because that's like, you know, that's really going to be a warped mindset there, where it's like he's not gonna always do that. Like, just for like, you know, long shot is like very often like the best option and symbiote supreme for certain fights. Mordo will excel in those fights just like a lot of mystics will, because his soul barb does a lot of damage based on the amount of buffs on the defender, which it gets very OP when there are a lot of buffs, and there are a lot of nodes where there will be a lot of buffs, you know. So now some things that could definitely help Mordo. I'm sure people always comment it when there are buffs like this. People are gonna be like, what about Odin buffs? Of course, Odin buffs. A 6-star Odin is gonna increase the potency of the Furies by, I believe, 18% each, which is definitely gonna be very nice to have, right? So that's going to be nice. The Nick Fury, Captain Marvel synergy, increase the duration of the Furies by 20%, could be very nice to have as well. Lots of potential for good synergies with him. But guys, look at this damage right here, man. 17k mediums. His crit rate, I don't know the number. Like, I don't really look into like the numbers of like the crit rates and stuff like that. You know, I don't, because it's just too much stuff to keep in my mind. Like, I'll look at it and then I'll forget it immediately. But like, he's critting a lot, man, and he's critting like pretty well. Like, the damage is good. 57 hit kill on Winter Soldier, and we weren't really conserving our hits. We were doing 5-hit combos and everything, man. Like, I just feel like this is a really good buff, and I'm really surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. And the best thing about it, man, is his sig ability. There you go. There it is, man. That's how useless it is. Like, you don't need it. Like, everything that you saw in this video, you could undo. Basically, what a sig ability does is that it gives him massive energy resistance at a high sig, which is definitely nice. But also, a new thing is that when it's really a defensive ability. When you get his block hit by like a true strike, true accuracy, true sense, it's going to nullify that, and it's going to turn that effect into a detonation buff or something. And what that's going to do is going to give Mordo plus like 500 attack, which is a nice new thing in his kit. So yeah, overall, man, impressed by Mordo. I'm happy that he's good, because he didn't seem good to me on paper, really. He seemed like fine, but like playing him, dude, those Furies, man, they put in work, dude. 30k heavies right out of the gate, 17k mediums, 10k light attacks. I kind of want a Mordo now, man. I kind of want one. I kind of want to get me one of these guys. So yeah, if he comes to the arena, like if it's like a Storm Mordo update arena, I might do like a double grind to dupe Storm and to pick up Mordo, dude, because I really like him. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be in the next featured 6-star crystal. I'm hoping both him and Storm are. I'd love to get a lot of SIGs on Storm. I'd love to pull Mordo for the first time, dupe him once. So yeah, I'm obviously, you know, I'm saving shards for that. So I'm thinking ahead for me personally. That'd be cool for me. I'd like to see that. But that's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big ol' like. Let me know what you think about Mordo in the comment section below. Did this buff surprise you? Like the damage he's putting out, man? Pretty cool stuff. Be seeing you around.